Okay, so going into this week, um, I believe we will have some pretty good volatility coming up because we have some news. We have a PMI coming up, have job openings. We also have PMI on Wednesday and NFP and unemployment rate on Thursday, along with Powell speaking, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, later in the week. So let's see what's up. We're into the all-time high. We are somehow forming some higher lows here. I personally wouldn't say this is the high, the top of the cycle or anything, because if you notice here, we have some sort of poor highs. So this is the high we're talking about. I mean, it looks pretty awful, honestly. Um, so that's the main reason why I personally don't believe this is the high of the cycle, the top of the cycle, or anything else that you might see or hear from guys on crypto TikTok, crypto Twitter, sorry. So price action wise, I mean, let's open up our levels. This is the all-time high levels. We got some rotation to the downside. Let's delete some that are unnecessary. Now, regarding liquidity, we have a pretty clean high, takeout, and some pretty clean equal lows to sweep. So, main scenario for me would be, I mean, there are two bullish scenarios, one bearish. The main bullish scenario is a sweep of this low, of these lows into reclaim, reversal to target this high, or maybe even higher. A continuation of the run is pretty possible. And another bullish scenario that I'm looking at is a hold of this low, but I'm not counting on it, honestly, and I don't want it to be this structure because we are forming way too much liquidity, and the flash will be pretty mean for people. The bearish scenario would be, sorry, a flip right here into lower highs being forming and eventually a move towards 85k, let's say 87, 90k, because here we also have some liquidity and a POI that we need to see a bounce from in order to remain bullish. So the other bearish scenario would be like a sweep of this high, but I don't think we will get it this week, maybe next week. So yeah, sweep this high, form like a top, and reverse to the downside. But whichever comes first, I think we'll take the other side and continue to the other side. What I mean is, if we take out the high first, then we will eventually take out the low, and then reverse to the upside. But if we take out the low first, and we then take out the high, and we sweep the high, this being a sweep, I think top might be in, and we kind of reversing. But again, I don't want to talk about this far in the future because we need to see some more price development. Now, about TPO, let's see what we have. First of all, let's jump into the lower time frame. Okay, first of all, we have the previous week, not previous week, the previous 11-day composite that we have formed right here. Let me bring these levels up. Let me hide the ones that we don't need. Okay. So, what are we looking for now? Rotations. From here, from Vayera low to from Vayera high. Sorry, this is a mistake right here. Towards Vayera low, and eventually these lows as well. That I believe we should take out, honestly. Um. So, sorry, but that's not my main play. Honestly, my main play is based on weekly TPO because, as you can see, we have two clean values being the, the previous week and the week before the previous overlapping. So let's merge this, and we have formed a pretty clean um, 2-week composite. All right, with um, Vayera low of this 2-week composite sitting at 105.046. So let's mark out our levels right here. Let's hide this because I don't really care about these levels. Only this one is important for me for now. So let's go with this one. May 19th. May 19th. Okay. 105. What was it? 0.050, let's say. 2-week Vayera low. 105.050. All right. And let's duplicate it. And the Vayera high sitting at 109.910. All right, 2-week Vayera high. Now, the main focus for me is on higher time frame. No, Richard, I don't think we have broken down this 2-week value yet, but we are kinda rejecting it. So if we get some sort of reversal here and a failure into this POI as well, if we get a failure and a rejection again of this 2-week Vayera low reclaim, of course then I would be looking for shorts towards these lows right here. So main play for now being a short from 2-week Vayera low towards these lows, 100k let's say. Now this for the shorts. For the longs, I mean it's pretty obvious that if we manage to get a reclaim of this 2-week Vayera low, eventually we will get a move towards 2-week Vayera high. We have also a POI sitting right here. So this could be a pretty good rotationary play. But I'm kinda betting more on shorts for now, as long as we're rejecting this 2-week value. Okay, regarding daily TPO, let's see if we have some poor lows. Yeah, we have a poor low sitting. Shit, these all are poor lows from the previous days. Poor low sitting here as well. Let's mark it out. Now, another scenario that we can have is, I mean, for lower time frame, is a sweep of this low into some sort of bounce SFP and eventually a reclaim of 2-week value low for longs towards 2-week value high. Another bullish scenario that I'm looking at. We also have an NPOC sitting at 107.5. Yeah, that makes sense. So I think we're done with TPO. Let's go into our VWAPs. Nothing's changed on the daily. I mean, sweep of these lows into daily value high is a pretty good long. Quarterly as well, nothing's changed. Sorry. Previous week, previous quarter value high sitting right here with these lows, flip right here, reclaim and long towards these highs, 112k. For the monthly, we have a new month. So one play being a sweep of these lows into previous month value low. Sweep into previous month value low, reclaim and look for longs for higher. And of course, another play is sweep these internal highs and acceptance below previous month value high for shorts towards previous month value low. Now let's go into the weekly. Where is it? Okay, so as long as we fail to reclaim previous week value low, we're going lower towards these lows, honestly. All right, if you notice, this level is pretty similar to the 2-week composite value low, 105 point something, 105.200. So have have the levels aligning. I mean, these are the main plays for now. Nothing clean on lower time frame yet. Main plays being sweep of this low, of these lows right here, and rejections towards these highs for shorts lower. We will see how this develops. Let me know, guys, if you have any questions. By the way, another play we can have on low time frame for scalpers is, if you notice here, we have some pull lows into an NPOC from the other day that we didn't fill. So take out these pull lows, If BTC wants to be a bitch, sweep, tag the NPOC, hold this low, reclaim, remove higher as a scalp. We'll see how it develops. So yeah, I got a question about your analysis. At the moment you analyze process individually, do you try to confluence them all together into one chart, or you just analyze and take the trade ideas individually? Haven't traded in the VWAP weekly time frame. So yes, I try to have a confluence and combine all together. If you notice, most of the plays based on price action uh, are similar to TPO. Most of the plays based on TPO are similar to VWAP, and most of the plays on VWAP are similar to price action. So they they are similar one another. Just some levels are different. So yeah, I do try to combine them all together into one chart. I mean, if you notice here, I have some levels which I haven't updated yet. Um, this previous week value low is based on VWAP. This 2 week value low is based on TPO. So yeah. By the way, let me update also our time frame value. Now, the main bearish scenario that I'm looking at is acceptance below 3-month value low or move towards these lows. This is the main bearish scenario, and this would, for me, mean that we'll have a rotation lower. So I always believe that a really good TPO trader or a PE trader or viewer can see similar idea even though they got different skill set. Yeah, that's pretty much, that sums up the entire system for me, honestly, because I used to be only price action trader and get similar ideas with like VWAP traders and TPO traders, but as soon as you combine all together, you're getting a solid system that you're getting high win rate, etc., etc. So by understanding AMT, TPO, or VWAPs and using price action as your um, reactionary system and liquidity and stuff like that, you can have a pretty solid system. Trust me. So yeah. Any other questions, guys? Or should I end the stream? Okay, I think that's it for today. So weekly outlook down. We're going forward into the new month. By the way, if you haven't seen yet, we closed previous month like 24-hour in trades shared. So yeah, let's make this month again worth it. Okay, for Thursday, actually, I haven't figured out yet which one of the two I have, but um, I don't remember. I will tell you in chat. All right, let me check about it, and I will text you. All right. So thank you guys, and see you on Thursday for Alpha Workshop. Have a good one. Cheers.